There are some debates that span generations, crossing borders and cultures with ease. They are the kind of friendly arguments that pop up at family gatherings and late-night chats with friends. Forget politics or sports for a moment. Let's talk about the real heavyweight championship of the food world, burgers versus pizza. These two culinary titans have captured the hearts and stomachs of billions around the globe. From bustling city streets to quiet suburban kitchens, the search for the best burger recipe or the perfect home pizza tutorial is a universal quest. It's a delicious rivalry that defines comfort food, and it's a trend that even in 2024 shows no signs of slowing down. This global love affair isn't just about convenience, it's about the sheer joy these foods bring. A burger represents a perfect, handheld package of savory satisfaction. A pizza offers a communal experience, a canvas for endless creativity that is meant to be shared. Each bite can transport you, whether it's to a classic American diner or a bustling pizzeria on a New York corner. The beauty of it all is that you don't need to travel far to experience this magic. With a little guidance and a handful of quality ingredients, you can bring this epic culinary battle right into your own home, creating memories one delicious meal at a time. This is more than just cooking. It's about creating an event. The internet is filled with countless variations, from gourmet burgers with truffle aioli to artisanal pizzas with fig and prosciutto. The food trends of 2024 have shown us that home cooking is more popular than ever, with people seeking authentic, hands-on experiences. This showdown is the perfect project for anyone looking to elevate their kitchen game. We're not just making dinner, we're embarking on a culinary adventure. We will explore the techniques that make these dishes legendary and learn the secrets that turn a good meal into a great one. The goal is to settle the score at least for one night in your own personal taste-off. So, the stage is set for the ultimate homemade showdown. In one corner, we have the mighty burger, a symbol of American ingenuity and backyard barbecues. In the other, the iconic New York-style pizza, with its thin, foldable crust and glorious simplicity. We will dive deep into what makes each one special, providing you with easy recipes that promise authentic results. Prepare your aprons and preheat your ovens. The battle for culinary supremacy is about to begin, and your kitchen is the arena. Let's get cooking and find out which dish will reign supreme in your household. Before we can crown a champion, we must first understand our contenders. The burger, while often seen as quintessentially American, has a history that is surprisingly global. Legends trace its origins back to Hamburg, Germany, where minced beef patties were a local specialty. However, it was American ingenuity that placed that patty between two halves of a bun, creating the icon we know and love today. Different countries have put their own spin on it. In Australia, you might find a burger topped with beetroot and a fried egg. In Mexico, a hamburguesa could come with ham, jalapenos, and avocado. The beauty of the burger is its incredible versatility and adaptability. On the other side of the ring stands the New York-style pizza, a true slice of American history with deep Italian roots. Its story begins with Italian immigrants who brought their culinary traditions to New York City in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. They adapted their Neapolitan pizza to fit new ingredients and new ovens, creating something uniquely American. The signature feature of a New York slice is its large, thin, and pliable crust. It's sturdy enough to hold toppings, but flexible enough to be folded in half, lengthwise, the traditional way of eating it on the go. This isn't just a meal, it's a piece of culture baked at high heat. The classic American burger we'll be making is a celebration of simplicity and quality. It's not about piling on dozens of esoteric ingredients. Instead, it focuses on the core components: a perfectly seasoned and cooked beef patty, melted American cheese, fresh lettuce, ripe tomato, crisp onions, and tangy pickles, all nestled within a soft, toasted bun. This is the burger that has fueled a nation's love affair, the one you dream about when you think of a classic cookout. Its magic lies in the balance of textures and flavors, where every single element plays a crucial role in the final, glorious bite. Similarly, our New York-style pizza recipe stays true to its roots. The dough is the star of the show, a simple mixture of flour, water, yeast, sugar, and salt, fermented to develop flavor and achieve that characteristic chew. The sauce is uncooked, a simple puree of high-quality tomatoes seasoned lightly to let their natural sweetness shine through. Finally, it's topped with low-moisture mozzarella cheese, which melts beautifully without releasing too much water, and classic pepperoni that curls into perfect little grease cups. It's a testament to the idea that sometimes the simplest things are the most delicious. A great dish always begins with great ingredients. For our ultimate homemade showdown, we need to assemble two distinct sets of components, one for each of our culinary champions. Think of this as gathering your tools before a big project. For the all-American classic burger, the quality of the beef is paramount. You'll want ground chuck with an 80-20 lean-to-fat ratio. That 20% fat is not the enemy. It's the secret to a juicy, flavorful patty. Don't be tempted by leaner options, as they can result in a dry, crumbly burger. This is the foundation upon which we will build our masterpiece. Here is your shopping list for 4 perfect burgers. For the patties, you'll need 1.5 pounds of 80-20 ground chuck, along with salt and freshly ground black pepper for seasoning. For assembly, grab 4 soft brioche or potato buns, which are sturdy yet tender. You'll also need 4 slices of American cheese, as it melts like no other. For the fresh toppings, get a head of crisp iceberg or romaine lettuce, 1 large ripe tomato, 1 red onion, and a jar of dill pickle slices. For condiments, classic ketchup and mustard are non-negotiable, though you can certainly add mayonnaise or your own special sauce if you prefer. Now let's turn our attention to the New York-style pizza. The soul of this pizza is its dough, so we will make our own. For 1 large 16-inch pizza, you will need 3.5 cups of bread flour. Its high protein content gives the crust its signature chew. 1.5 teaspoons of instant yeast, 2 teaspoons of sugar, 2 teaspoons of salt, 1.5 cups of warm water, and 2 tablespoons of olive oil. For the sauce, a 28-ounce can of high-quality crushed tomatoes is all you need, plus a pinch of salt and maybe some dried oregano if you like. This simple, uncooked sauce is a hallmark of the New York style. For the toppings, simplicity is key to letting the crust and sauce shine. You will need 1 pound of low-moisture, whole-milk mozzarella cheese, which you should grate yourself from a block for the best melt. Pre-shredded cheeses are often coated in starches that prevent them from melting smoothly. And for that classic New York experience, about 4 ounces of sliced pepperoni is a must. A little cornmeal for dusting your pizza peel will also be essential to help the pizza slide easily into the oven. With these ingredients assembled, you are officially ready to begin the cooking phase of our showdown. With our ingredients at the ready, it's time to build the perfect burger. The first step is handling the meat correctly. Gently divide your 1.5 pounds of ground chuck into 4 equal 6-ounce portions. Lightly shape each portion into a loose ball, being careful not to overwork the meat. Overhandling can make the patty tough. Once you have your 4 balls, gently flatten them into patties that are about 3/4 of an inch thick and slightly wider than your buns. The patties will shrink as they cook. Use your thumb to make a small indentation in the center of each patty. This simple trick prevents them from puffing up into a football shape on the grill. Now it's time for seasoning, and this is a crucial step where timing matters. Do not salt your patties until just before they hit the heat. Salting the meat too early can draw out moisture and change its texture. When your grill or pan is hot and ready, generously season both sides of the patties with coarse salt and freshly ground black pepper. That's it. A great burger doesn't need a laundry list of spices in the meat itself. The flavor comes from the quality beef and the beautiful crust that forms during cooking. Simplicity is the key to highlighting the natural beefy taste we're looking for. Let's talk about cooking. Whether you're using an outdoor grill or a cast iron skillet on the stove, get it screaming hot. A hot surface is essential for creating that delicious brown crust known as the Maillard reaction. Place your seasoned patties on the hot surface and let them cook for about 3 to 4 minutes per side for a perfect medium rare. Resist the urge to press down on the patties with your spatula. This common mistake squeezes out all the flavorful juices. Flip them only once. During the last minute of cooking, Place a slice of American cheese on top of each patty and let it melt into gooey perfection. While the patties are resting for a minute after cooking, toast your buns. Lightly butter the cut sides of your brioche or potato buns and place them on the grill or in the pan for about a minute, just until they are golden brown and slightly crisp. This not only adds flavor but also helps prevent the bun from getting soggy from the burger juices and condiments. Now for the final assembly, spread your condiments on the toasted buns, then add the cheesy patty, followed by your crisp lettuce, a juicy slice of tomato, thin rings of red onion, and a few tangy pickles. Crown it with the top bun, and behold, the all-American classic. Creating an authentic New York-style pizza at home might seem daunting, but it's all about the dough and the heat. Let's begin with the heart of the matter, the dough. In a large bowl, combine your bread flour, instant yeast, sugar, and salt. Add the warm water and olive oil and mix until a shaggy dough forms. Turn the dough out onto a lightly floured surface and knead for about 8 to 10 minutes until it becomes smooth and elastic. Place the dough in a lightly oiled bowl, cover it, and let it rise in a warm place for about 1 to 2 hours, or until it has doubled in size. For even better flavor, you can let it rise slowly in the refrigerator for 24 to 72 hours. Once your dough has risen, it's time to prepare for baking. The secret to a crisp New York crust at home is to get your oven as hot as possible. Place a pizza stone or a heavy-duty baking steel on the lowest rack of your oven and preheat it to its highest temperature, typically 500 to 550 degrees Fahrenheit, for at least 1 hour. While the oven heats up, gently press the air out of your risen dough. On a lightly floured surface, begin to stretch the dough into a large circle, about 16 inches in diameter. Use your fingertips to press the dough out from the center, leaving a slightly thicker rim for the crust. You can also use your knuckles to gently stretch it further, letting gravity do the work. With your pizza base stretched and ready, it's time for the toppings. Lightly dust a pizza peel or the back of a baking sheet with cornmeal. This will act like ball bearings, allowing the pizza to slide smoothly onto your hot stone. Carefully transfer your stretched dough onto the peel. Spread a thin, even layer of your uncooked crushed tomato sauce over the dough, leaving about a half-inch border for the crust. Next, scatter your grated low-moisture mozzarella evenly over the sauce. Finally, arrange your pepperoni slices on top. Don't be afraid to overlap them slightly. They will shrink and crisp up as they cook. The final step is the bake. This is where the magic happens, and it happens fast. Give the pizza peel a little shake to make sure the pizza is not stuck. Open your preheated oven and, with a quick, confident motion, slide the pizza from the peel onto the hot stone or steel. Bake for 8 to 12 minutes, or until the crust is golden brown and the cheese is bubbly and slightly browned in spots. The pepperoni should be curled and glistening. Carefully remove the pizza from the oven using the peel, let it rest for a couple of minutes before slicing, and then serve immediately. You've just created a slice of New York in your own kitchen. Every great recipe has a few secrets that take it from good to unforgettable. For our burger, one of the biggest tips is to keep the meat cold. Warm ground beef can cause the fat to smear and render out too quickly during cooking, leading to a greasy burger instead of a juicy one. So definitely work with the meat straight from the refrigerator and handle it as little as possible. If your kitchen is warm, you can even chill the formed patties in the fridge for 15 to 20 minutes before they go on the grill. This helps them hold their shape and ensures the fat melts properly, basting the meat from the inside as it cooks. Another pro tip for burger perfection involves the bun-to-meat ratio. The burger patty should be slightly wider than the bun before cooking, since it will shrink. The bun itself should be substantial enough to hold everything together without falling apart, but soft enough that it doesn't overwhelm the patty. A brioche or potato roll is ideal because it's both sturdy and tender. Toasting the bun is non-negotiable. It creates a barrier against sogginess and adds a wonderful textural contrast. Seriously, don't skip this small but critical step. It makes a world of difference in the final product. When it comes to our New York-style pizza, the most important element after the dough is the baking surface. A pizza stone is good, but a baking steel is even better. Steel conducts heat more efficiently than stone, which means it transfers heat to your pizza dough faster. This rapid heat transfer is what helps create that coveted oven spring, where the crust puffs up quickly, resulting in a light, airy interior and a crisp, browned bottom. If you don't have either, you can preheat a sturdy, inverted baking sheet, but a stone or steel is a worthy investment for any serious home pizza maker. Finally, let's talk about sauce and cheese for the pizza. The less is more philosophy is crucial here. It's tempting to load up your pizza, but too much sauce will make the crust soggy, and too much cheese will create a greasy mess. A thin layer of uncooked, high-quality crushed tomatoes allows the bright, fresh tomato flavor to shine through. For the cheese, using low-moisture mozzarella is key. Fresh mozzarella balls contain a lot of water, which can pool on your pizza. Grating your own block of low-moisture mozzarella ensures a perfect, even melt without the unwanted liquid. Food is never just about sustenance. It's a powerful thread in the fabric of our culture and our memories. The American burger is a perfect example of this. It's the undisputed king of the backyard barbecue, a symbol of summer, community, and casual gatherings. The sizzle of patties on the grill is the soundtrack to countless family reunions, 4th of July celebrations, and neighborhood block parties. It represents a simple, unpretentious joy, a food that is meant to be eaten with your hands, with juice dripping down your chin, surrounded by the people you care about. It's a shared experience that brings people together in the most relaxed way possible. The burger's story is one of innovation and accessibility. It democratized the steak, making beef affordable and easy to eat for the masses. From the first roadside diners to the global fast food empires, the burger has been on a remarkable journey. Each bite is a taste of Americana, a connection to a simpler time. Making one at home is more than just following a recipe. It's participating in a tradition. It's about taking the time to craft something with your hands, to toast the bun just right, and to assemble the toppings in the perfect order, all in the pursuit of creating that one perfect bite. Similarly, the New York-style pizza carries its own rich cultural weight. It's the quintessential city food, born from the immigrant experience and perfected on the streets of the 5 boroughs. The foldable slice is a marvel of culinary engineering, designed for the fast-paced life of a New Yorker. It's a food of the people, sold by the slice for a couple of bucks, accessible to everyone from construction workers to stockbrokers. It's a communal food, often bought as a whole pie to be shared among friends in a tiny apartment or eaten straight from the box in a park on a sunny day. Making a New York pizza at home is an homage to this legacy. It's about understanding the craft and the history that goes into each pie. It's a celebration of the resourcefulness of the Italian-American immigrants who created a culinary icon. The process of stretching the dough, spreading the sauce, and watching it bake is a deeply satisfying one. It connects you to a long line of pizzaiolos who have been perfecting this art for over a century. When you pull that pizza from your oven, you're not just serving dinner, you're serving a slice of history. The afternoon sun cast long shadows across the backyard as the moment of truth arrived. The air was thick with the tantalizing aromas of grilled beef and freshly baked pizza, a fragrant testament to the day's culinary labors. On one side of the picnic table sat a platter of magnificent all-American classic burgers, their cheesy tops glistening, nestled in perfectly toasted brioche buns. On the other side, the massive 16-inch pepperoni pizza rested on a wooden board, its surface a beautiful mosaic of melted mozzarella, crisp pepperoni cups, and golden brown crust. Friends and family gathered around, plates in hand, their faces a mixture of excitement and serious concentration. The first bites were taken in a moment of respectful silence, quickly followed by a chorus of appreciative murmurs and groans. The burger fans raved about the juicy, perfectly seasoned patty and the satisfying crunch of the fresh toppings. "The way the cheese melts into the meat is just perfect," my uncle declared, taking another large bite. "And this bun holds up beautifully. No sogginess at all." The burger was praised for its robust classic flavors and its comforting, nostalgic appeal. It was a home run, a direct hit to the heart of American comfort food, a testament to the power of simplicity done right. Then attention shifted to the pizza. Slices were lifted, and the signature New York fold was attempted by all. The sound of the crisp crust cracking as it was bent was music to my ears. My cousin, a self-proclaimed pizza aficionado, held her slice aloft. "Look at that crust," she said, pointing to the airy holes along the edge and the beautifully browned bottom. "You nailed the texture. It's chewy, it's crisp, it's not too thick, it's the real deal." The bright, fresh taste of the simple tomato sauce and the quality of the melted mozzarella were also highlights, proving that you don't need a host of fancy ingredients to make an incredible pie. In the end, declaring a single winner proved impossible. It was a delicious, glorious tie. The group was perfectly split. The burger was hailed as the ultimate personal indulgence, a perfect self-contained meal. The pizza was celebrated as the superior communal experience, a dish made for sharing and conversation. The real winner, everyone agreed, was the experience itself. The fun of the challenge, the joy of cooking together, and the pleasure of sharing a fantastic meal with loved ones. The debate wasn't settled, but our appetites certainly were, and we had created a memory that would last far longer than the food on our plates. Now the spatulas and pizza peels are passed to you. We've journeyed through the history, ingredients, and techniques required to create two of the world's most beloved dishes right in your own home. We've shown you how to build a burger that's juicy, flavorful, and perfectly balanced. We've guided you through the steps to craft a New York-style pizza with a crust so authentic, you'll hear the crackle when you fold it. The recipes are here, the tips are laid out, and the challenge is officially on. Which culinary champion will win the heart of your household? Gather your friends, your family, or just your own discerning palate and host your very own burger versus pizza showdown. Make it an event. Get everyone involved in the process, from shaping the patties to stretching the pizza dough. The kitchen is a place for creating more than just food. It's for creating connections and lasting memories. Let the friendly debate rage on as you cook. Will the classic, all-American charm of the burger win the day? Or will the communal, shareable joy of a perfect pizza slice emerge victorious? There's only one way to find out. We encourage you to experiment and make these recipes your own. Add some caramelized onions or a secret sauce to your burger. Try different toppings on your pizza, like mushrooms, peppers, or sausage. The beauty of these dishes is their versatility. Use our recipes as your starting point, your foundation for culinary exploration. The goal is to have fun, learn something new, and most importantly, eat incredibly well. Cooking should be an adventure, and this showdown is the perfect place to start your next one. When your feast is ready and the verdict is in, we want to hear about it. Share photos of your creations and the results of your taste-off on social media. Did Team Burger take the crown, or did Team Pizza reign supreme? Let us know which recipe you loved more and what modifications you made. Let's create a community of home cooks all taking part in the great debate. Fire up your grills, preheat your ovens, and let the ultimate homemade showdown begin. Burger vs. Pizza, Homemade Showdown, Burger Challenge, Pizza at Home, The Food Lab, Best Burger Recipe, New York Pizza, Easy Recipes Food Trends 2024, Kitchen Battle, Cooking Challenge, Taste Off.